Hi, my name is Olanrewaju Ogunkunle. I'm co-founder at Revocube Technologies. At Revocube, about a decade ago, we came into the education space to solve the problem of school automation. And why we came in was because of the lack of locally made solutions that properly suit the education system. We have so far been focused on optimizing and deriving more efficiency in school systems to make sure that they can focus on what they are best designed to do, which is educate children. We provide several tools using technology that can enhance these processes. Processes like students' enrollment, school fees payments, result automation, record management, and several other products have evolved out of Revocube School Management over the years. All right. I had a 9 to 5. I was head of software development and in a media company creating websites and the likes. However, a couple of times we created a website for some schools and they asked about school management solutions. And later on, we discovered that yes, there were a lot of school management solutions around as at then, but the problem was that a lot of them were not properly localized because they were imported solutions from India, Pakistan, and several other countries, even United Kingdom. So some things as simple as currency on the platform is still restricted to dollars, and some basic things that should just reflect our own local entity, our own local content and local educational system. And hence, with that, I needed to spend more time beyond just 9 to 5. I needed to go all in, and that's how I started Revocube with some of the best and most amazing people. So we came together, pull up resources, and we started developing our first version of school management solution. All right. The Nigerian education system and even Africa, we know how education has been taking the hit, toll with economic pressure. Most times, education institutions are poorly funded. And part of what we're trying to do is to make sure that because with technology, we can easily scale content, can easily scale resources. So, for example, if we have shortage of teachers, which is very common in the education system, with Revocube products like ClassCube, we have a lot of parastatals and even government and schools recording the content from some of the best tutors and facilitators, and we can replicate that same user or that same teacher across multiple channels such that students can benefit from these resources by some of the top tier educators. So that way to reduce a lot of to reduce the pressure on the limited resources in the education system. Part of our impact is that we are trying to, as hard as possible, to gather all the resources we can gather with technology to improve all the educational systems from K-12 to tertiary institutions, such that schools and educational institutions can seamlessly run their processes without having interruptions and getting most value out to the students in their institution. Oh, okay. So far, where we are now is a result of a lot of iterations and pivoting. Before now, we had just a school management system, schoolcube.net. And part of the challenge we saw was that a lot of schools later on started having several school management from different platforms and different competitors. But sometimes some of these school management systems lack just a few other things like complementary solutions. So we started creating our some other complementary solutions that can complement the existing school management system. So, for example, we have an enrollment platform called examcenter.ng. Examcenter.ng just focuses and deals with students' enrollment. So that way, a school that already has a school management system but wants to be part of that enrollment community because we have a pool of over 40,000 parents come there every year to apply to especially the junior secondary schools and some entry level senior secondary school. So that way, instead of coming in and making it much more stressful for schools to migrate their data from one school management to the other, we started creating complementary solutions to the existing school management systems apart from our own school management system. We have platforms like schoolteller.ng that just focuses on school fees payment collections and reconciliation. We have ClassCube that focuses on content management and virtual learning environment. So Those are the pivotal points and some of the decisions we've made in Revocube that has helped us so far to where we are now. Oh, so Revocube is largely a bootstrapped company. We've grown so far with help from, at some point, family and friends stepping in to help and raise some funds to get us moving. But so far, we've never raised any formal VC fund or a series round. But thank God we're good. So currently, Revocube is expanding to several other African countries. We are trying to give them the same great experience Nigerians are having here with our products. And we are currently domesticating those solutions like our exam center platform, our school management solutions. So we are working on several African countries in East and West Africa currently. Nigerian education system is in multiple tiers. We have the mid tiers, the top tier institutions, mostly private institutions, and we have some lower tier institutions. So I'm grouping them in terms of available infrastructure. Part of what we're trying to do in RevoCube is that we're trying to bridge the gap. We're trying to make sure that even if a student is in a middle or a lower tier school, they still have a great close proximity to the quality of education a top tier student will have. And that's one reason why we're focusing on providing these tools across board, either the top tier, middle tier, or lower tier schools, although with different modifications to their needs and available infrastructure to run the solutions. And part of what we also do is that we have revocube.org, which is more like our CSR arm. At intervals, our technical development team, we go out to public primary schools in Lagos and Ogun State in partnership with Mental African Child Initiative, MECI. So we go there, we train them, we train primary school children, early junior secondary school children on how to code. So in my own story, I started programming as early as age 7, 8, and that's really helped me in deciding my career path and because of the interest, the love I had for solving problems with technology. So we're trying to give back to the community that we're creating that opportunity for that child in a public primary school. Let that child understand, oh, this is what the world is going to. These are the available infrastructure. These are things that because literally one of the reasons why I love technology is that a computer will not react to you differently if you are white or black. You type your codes, it works, then it works. It's not segmenting that, oh, because you are this tribe or this or you don't have any resources. So if a poor man presses a phone, it will give the same response as a wealthy man pressing a phone. So, and because I saw that opportunity with technology, we try to make sure that we expand opportunity to as many people as possible in Nigeria. So thank you. Yeah, thanks Startup Lagos for your time. We appreciate you and we keep working. Thank you.